Okay, we're trying a new tool, which I always love. I always love showing you guys. It's from the sister of this. By that I mean it runs on the same battery platform as what has been a very popular little hand chainsaw. Is that what they call them? A hand chainsaw? A pruner, I think they call it. Not sure exactly, but it has been very popular. Same battery platform, the AS battery platform. They do have more skins out now. They've got a little hedger. They've got a little portable vacuum, which I have been using in my cab here. They've even got a little pressure washer now, which I haven't tried. But good to see that some skins are finally coming out for this thing. I believe this was the first one on the AS platform. Oops. There you go. Goes in easily enough. Power button there. Very responsive. Ooh, nice and oiled blades that look very sharp. I'm fighting the urge not to put my fingers in there. I mean, it actually tells you on the blade, which is good to know. Don't put your fingers in there, just in case you didn't know. It does have a handy little cover to protect it in transport, which you can, if you hold this for 5 seconds, it will shut after the second beep. That's the first beep. There you go, that's the second one, 5 seconds. And that goes on there. Good for transport, take it off. Power on. To get it out of that mode, you just press it twice. And that gives you the full width of cutting, which is 25mm. So you're not going to be doing massive hedge reductions or anything with this, which is kind of something that I do with my other big heavy duty one. If you want to go a smaller width for the blade to retract to, if you're just doing tiny little prunes like roses or something, you hold it down for 3 seconds, wait for the first beep. There we go. And then the action's just a bit quicker, so it saves you a bit of time. 3 seconds gets you back out to the full 25mm. We have a handy little, I don't know, counter here just to tell you how many cuts you've made. I don't know if that resets once you charge the battery or something. We will find out. Tells you we've got a 3-bar battery level here. What I have noticed with these pruners is they seem to last a while. Lots of cuts. The one that I have been using for a while, yeah, I get a lot of cuts out of it. Where is it? Here's my big ones here to give you an indication. Oh, they are dirty. I can't remember. These might be 40mm ones. So we've got 25mm and these are my 40mm. I also have, now I'm not saying these are a comparable model because these are a 40mm, these are a 25mm. What I did just realize is how filthy these blades are, and that I really should keep them clean. Whatever brand you're using, do that. You don't want them getting all gummed up. These ones though are somewhat more comparable. The other ones that I've had, I'm not sure of what these are rated to, but size-wise they're pretty similar. They are filth. I haven't been using these much because these just come with me and are kind of a jack of all trades, but I use them very harshly for, like, you know, if I need to reduce a bush or prune up some big stuff. These style are probably more a gardener's style for some more light pruning, I would say. Oh, they're very satisfying to use. I'm going to take them down and test them out. I've got some cleaning up to do down the back. And there will be some stuff to test them out on there, absolutely. We'll just have a couple of cuts here though, see how they go. That is a sensational feeling. So this is more the style of cutting that I think these lend themselves to. When I first started using electronic pruners a few years ago, people thought they were a joke. A lot of people saying, oh, you're just lazy, but these are so handy, man. Especially when you want to fit. When you cut a branch off or something, they just, not many of them and you'll fill up your green bin. You prune these up, Jello, take them off like that. And you just fit so much more in your bin or in your green bags. Such a snappy action there. They feel really good, I will say that. This is a $249 skin only, meaning that's just the tool without a battery. So if you've already got the AS2 batteries and you just want to keep using them, $249 will get you this tool. $329, I think. These are Australian dollars as well. This is what it costs in Australia. $329 will get you a battery and charger. Test it here. Something slightly thicker. That looks about 20 mil. Bit harder, obviously. And that's what I mean by they're more light pruning shear. Beautiful. You're not going to be doing massive hedge reductions with these. You're going to be gardening. God, it's so satisfying. You absolutely could just use a pair of secateurs or whatever, but if you're going to be doing a lot of pruning, that's where these come in handy. You're not going to have that hand fatigue. Okay, so we're down here where we're going to be pruning. Bit of pruning to do. Little tree's been fallen too. I didn't bring a decent sized chainsaw down, but obviously I have this in the ute, so we'll see if we can take care of it as best we can anyway. Going to be a bit of a challenge. The STIHL GTA 26 versus fallen mid-sized tree, maybe? Easy cut. Now it's only feels a little either rotten or termite affected. Where are we going to attack this from? I might get rid of some of these branches with the pruners just to get access. Alright, here we go. So that sort of stuff, it does quite easily. That's only 12, 13 mil, I would say. Not very hard either. You can start taking that. So how many cuts you get and how well it goes through, it's really going to come down to how hard the stuff is too. This is quite soft, this stuff. Up the top it was quite hard. Very soft there. Prunes it nicely though, should I say. Easy. You got probably 18 mil. Oh, bit harder there as you can see. We'll work it round though. Ooh. Alright, so we're going to test it here now. I know it won't get through it in one cut here. I mean, it only looks about 25, maybe 30 mil, but it feels quite hard. You can always get around them in a couple of cuts, but this is why I'm saying these are more of a gardening set of pruners for nice stuff, I think, rather than reductions, if you know what I mean. But can get the job done, like that, or that. Lots of quick cuts. That's where these things shine. I could prune literally all day if I wanted to, but this stuff I would have absolutely no dramas with. Let me know if you know what this stuff is. Yeah, what is this? Let me know if you know what that is. Doesn't look too bad when it's leafy, but when it gets all sticky and leggy, it's not so pretty. There you go. Feel really good. I just had a temperature warning then. I don't know if that was because it was cutting. Let's see if we can get that again. There we go. So when you're cutting like multiple times on, it works out that you are and lets you know that, hey, that's a little bit too thick for me. I mean, we cleared that up pretty well. And if we can somehow clear this with the GTA 26, we'll be doing well, but yeah, feels good. We know it's going to cut roses. Oh. I can see why so many people like this thing. It feels really good in the hand. Put that down there, and we can pull this out now. There we go. Wow, that's going to burn well. That's great. I think I can move this now. Maybe I'll cut this in half, or try to cut it in half. Can we do it? Lovely. Little baby chainsaw getting the work done. We're very thick here. Thick boy or girl. There we go. Look at that. The power of the AS battery system. Just to show you, this is what I like about it. You take something that has a big canopy, big twiggy canopy like this, takes up a lot of space. We will be burning this, but we'll be putting it in a pile. And it just makes really light work of making it a lot smaller. Oh. So I'll start making a pile here because we'll have the burn in the middle, I think. Something's biting me. Okay. So it does have a very good quick action. We'll cut through a lot of cuts quickly. Trigger's very light trigger as well, so you're just not going to get that hand or finger fatigue that you would with some secateurs. Has its limitations, as I've said, but if you use it for its intended purpose, and you already have tools on the AS platform, like if you've got the little GTA 26 chainsaw, it's not a bad option, because batteries are where a lot of the cost comes in for all these power tools. This will light up nicely. As I said, we're going to be burning this, but if you're fitting it in a garbage bin or something, you would get it in so much easier. So much easier. So good tool, definitely like it. Whether you see value in it, it's going to come down to your own personal opinion. Oops. But when being used for its intended purpose, it's great. Like, we've been able to take that whole tree that was there and basically turn it into this. And that little pile there, just with the GTA 26 and the ASA 20. So we're up to 329 cuts. I can hear a deer. No. Yeah, let me know what you think. Have you tried it? Have you tried any of the other AS system accessories or tools, skins? I did say I have the vacuum here as well, which I will show you. That's been living behind my seat in my ute because I've been using it a lot just to keep my cab clean. But yeah, let me know what you think. Now I can get the mow rader onto this section here.